Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, cottagers. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Let me do some quick swapping. Get us over to Doraemon. I hope you're all doing well. I'm just finishing up. I don't know. Can you call a granola bar breakfast? I'm not sure, but that's what I'm up to. Finishing a granola bar. Getting some nutrients in me. I slept in a little late today. Pick is feeling, I don't know. I thought she was feeling better and then she got sick again last night, but she seems better this morning, so. But it is a very gray, very rainy day by me today. It's like first day of April and the weather is like time to rain. I heard about something about April showers, now's the time. So it's very, very wet today. I'm not sure. I don't remember how often it rained in Doraemon for us last year. I also don't remember if... I have no memory of if anything we do affects weather. Like, I know in Stardew, it's number of steps affects weather. But I don't know if that's the case in here. Or if it's just totally random, or if it always rains on like certain days, because I guess it can't really rain on festival days. Those are like blocked out. But just about any other time seems like fair game. Hi Candy, thank you so much for the hydrate. I will do that. Good morning, happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. I'm just finishing my breakfast of a granola bar, and then we'll get into Doraemon. I was tempted to play Doraemon. We did a little gorilla stream last night, and I was tempted to play, but I was like, we have like 6+ hours of Doraemon this weekend. No need to rush. And Mary, hello, welcome in. Happy Saturday. What flavor of granola? Let's see. It is... What flavor are you? Nature Valley, fruit and nut. Almonds, raisins, peanuts, and cranberries. It's pretty good. I don't know if it's the healthiest granola bar, but it's tasty. That's like half the battle, right? You gotta be able to eat it. Alright. This looks correct. I'm like looking at my crossbar. I'm not sure if I'm too tall. I guess we'll find out if there's a cutscene, because sometimes if I'm a little too big on the screen and there's a cutscene, I give people like a mustache with my crossbar. So we'll see. We'll find out. Do you like how haphazardly I've displayed all of my trophies? They're just everywhere. Let's see. What does my inventory look like? Let's get stuff for the animals. I wonder if our flowers are gonna bloom today. It's gonna be an experiment. Once we get these flowers to bloom, I'm going to leave them and see if they die if I don't water them. So if they die, it was all part of the plan. Not that I'm hoping that they die, but I'm willing to let them go at this point. I'm also kind of leaving Edison fluffy, because I kind of like our sheep looking so fluffed, so I haven't really been shearing him. Truth be told. I've not been going for that. I feel like we're not really... I don't know, we don't like need money, I guess? at this point, because we kind of got all the things that we super wanted to get. We want to still upgrade our house if we can, but we need to... Oh my god, where did I leave my horse? Oh, there he is. Oh my god, did I leave you out all night? I'm so sorry. Calf. What happened? Oh no. I wonder, did that affect our heart level? Leaving Calf out the entire night? He seems okay. A little spooky. A little spooky. Let's see. Let's do this. I imagine he liked the midnight stroll. Maybe he did. Maybe he was very excited about it. Okay. So we'll leave those. Yeah, maybe Calf craved the freedom, you know? That we didn't give him before. Who's to say? Alright, that's our veg patch. Those ones I will not leave to die. Probably. Let me see. I don't remember if we had any quests active. So we should check on that. I know that we do have to go buy more medicine for our delving adventure. Let's see. Quest. Ravi wanted a campanula. But we have until spring 20 for that. Alright. Let's, I guess, go find Harmon and the mayor. And say hi to them. I think Ravi is, like, finished. Like, I don't think I need to do anything else for her heart events. So, because I don't feel like she has heart events, except for the one that we already got. It's weird because she's like kind of a main character but a side character at the same time. Like, she's extremely important, but we kind of just don't interact with her all that often. Okay, Harmon is off doing his own thing. Ryam is in the square. Let's go back to our farm and then we'll go to the square from here so that in case Ryam tries to walk past us, he can't. He can't get around us. We'll block the way. Unless, of course, oh, there. He did! He somehow still managed it, this man. What up, Ryam? I'm too busy. Are you too busy for a daikon, though? The real question. The most important question. Are you too busy for your favorite veg at half a star in quality? Remains to be seen. He's not turned us down yet. Child labor simulator. Hello, CJ, and hello, Aoi. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. I hope you're doing well. Alright. Serena's here, which does not bode well. I feel like the clinic is closed today. But let's check. Let's check. Closed Sunday and Thursday. Okay. We'll have to go tomorrow. I am good. I'm glad. I'm glad. We're just playing, you know, the usual child labor simulator. The classic. Everyone's favorite game. Okay, let's see. What else was I working on? So we have... I should go chop down trees in Lumberjack Forest. Where is Harmon, though? He's in West Natura. So let's swing by, say hi to Harmon, and then we'll, you know, go do some tree chopping. Let's see. I was doing some stuff in VR chat with someone. Nice. Sounds fun. Boy, am I famished. Well, here you go. Harmon, enjoy your fodder. I hope you like it. I hope you like chewing on that. Also, do I have? I do have my axe. Okay. Let's go. Chop down some trees. I think I need a lot of the softwood trees, which I think, I don't know if there's any that I haven't already chopped down, I guess. The real question. These all look fine. Oh, that's Koro. Oh god, is Koro gonna come all the way over here? I don't know. I hope not. Oh, he is. No! No, Koro, go back to the farm. Go back to the farm. I didn't mean to call you all the way out here last night. Or to this morning. I also played games with a friend last night. Played some Stardew co-op this morning. Wow, you've been busy, Owie. How was Stardew co-op? How did that go? Hopefully it was fun. It was fun? Good. I'm glad. Ideal. Okay. These... Where's my axe? There we go. We started on the beach. Oh, nice. Like a beach farm. Those ones are pretty fun. They have, like, good fishing. So, as long as you are not terrible at fishing, you have a pretty good, like, stream of income, I would say. I don't know what my favorite farm style in Stardew is. Probably like forest farm, I guess. But I guess actually my favorite is probably Grandpa's Farm, which is a mod. I really did like playing Grandpa's Farm because it gives you like, I don't know, one of my eternal gripes about Stardew, and this is like a very personal gripe, I don't expect anyone else to have this problem. I don't like games that expect me to do a whole lot of decorating and moving buildings and deciding where stuff goes. That to me is just like additional labor, and I hate it. The same way that like that was really the case in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and it like honestly made the game super unfun for me. I like when I have to do less, when I have to think of less, when I'm responsible for less. Because I play these games to relax, I don't want to like stress about my stuff being ugly. So, I kind of like when like buildings are just set. They just are where they are, and I can't move them. And I have like a tool shed, and I can't move that. So, I'm kind of about that. I like not having too much freedom, because it cuts down on the amount of stuff I feel like I have to do. But that's like an extremely personal problem with Stardew. I don't think that's like a common sentiment shared by a lot of people. I only played an hour of Stardew before I get bored. I think Stardew is well worth a full playthrough if you like farming sims. If you don't like farming sims, then it's just the same as other farming sims in that the gameplay loop is probably going to be kind of boring. But I think it's well worth like one good playthrough. For me, I just, like, after the first, couple playthroughs, I was very dissatisfied. It didn't make me want to, like, go back and replay it. Also, I've talked about this before. I have a friend who, like, she likes Stardew. She plays a lot of Stardew, but one thing that she's talked about that I agree with is she says that a lot of the characters in Stardew, their storylines, like, make her, like, depressed. She's like, no one is happy in this town. Like, no one, like, wants to be here. And it feels bad to, like, marry them and make them stay with you. And I definitely agree with that idea. So it's definitely got a bit of a weird vibe. In comparison to, like, a lot of I think it's just we've talked about it, like, our hypothesis is just that because it's more westernized culturally, it just doesn't have the same, I guess, some of the attitudes towards rural life that I would consider to be a little bit more Western in ideology, like, carry over to Stardew. And you really do feel like a lot of the young people, like the people you're supposed to be marrying in Stardew, you really do feel like they would much rather leave town, honestly. That they just don't want to be there. And that's kind of a bummer. Kind of makes you sad. Because then that, you know, that doesn't make you feel good about, like, romancing them and keeping them there. It instead kind of makes you feel like you've forced your own ambitions on them, I guess, and you're just, like, making them compromise for your dream. Whereas, like, in a lot of the Harvest Moon games, like Bokujo Monogatari series games, it's just a little different. The vibe is just, it feels more like people want to be in that town, or they're at least not as sad about it. They're, like, a little bit more content with their lives, I guess. You are an agent brought in to suppress the Stardew Rebellion. It's kind of what it feels like. That you're, like, a sleeper agent brought in just to, like, keep people down. You're like, ah, okay. Okay. With romance and other deadly techniques. Romance, the most deadly technique. Also, hello, Cabbage. Welcome in. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Hope you got some good rest last night, because you were up late. Hopefully it was a good time. We're gonna give some fish to our boy Adagio over here. Oh man, 3 horse mackerels? He's gonna be so amped. Let me see if there's anything else good that washed up on the beach. Looks like no. I definitely needed it. Good. Well, I'm glad you got the rest that you needed, you know? Important. I don't know, I slept, like, weird. I guess, I don't know what time it was, because I did not check my phone. But I guess when I went to bed, I think it was already raining, but, like, lightly, or it was, like, on or off drizzling. And I kind of assumed that there was going to be, like, a storm coming in. But then it must have been late. It must have been, like, I think, because I went to bed at, like, a little after midnight. Maybe closer to 1. And I don't know if you guys have ever been in a rainstorm in, like, a forest, and it, like, rushes in and creates this, like, wall of rain, and you can hear it coming through the trees, and it's, like, it's a really, I mean, it's cool, but it's also kind of like haunting in a way, because you can actually, for the first time, it's not just like, oh, rain appears. It's like rain comes at you as this big wall of water. And it was like that, actually. I could hear the rain, like, rushing in, and it must have just been, like, pouring, and then, like, coming in on these clouds or whatever. And so there was, like, this rushing noise as the rain, like, hit all the different trees before it actually, like, hit my house. And then there was, like, a lot of thunder. But then it was, like, a short time, you know? It was like that for, like, I don't know, 3 minutes, maybe? And then it was like, okay, bye, and it was gone. I was like, okay. Alright. Not gonna complain about the storm not sitting overhead of my house and inundating us with water for an extended amount of time. Afraid not, I don't go outside. I've seen the sort of waves of rain during heavy downpour. Yeah, it was like that. It was like waves of rain. I guess I haven't experienced that in a long time. I feel like the last time I experienced that was, I used to go to, well, okay. I was a horse girl, though not what you would maybe think of. I was like a camouflage horse girl, okay? Like a low-key horse girl. Like, I really liked horses, but I did not talk about them nonstop, and I did not pretend to be a horse and clippity-clop around or any of that, but, you know, secret horse girl. And I used to go to summer camp, and it was like just a horse camp. And we had trail riding was one of the like main things that you would do. Pretty much half the week you would have lessons in the ring, and then the other half you would be riding out on trail. And I remember we were like waiting at the trailhead, we were getting ready to head out, and just like this storm like rushed in, wall of rain, and I remember like watching it come through the trees, and you could see all the leaves like start to get hit by the rain. And just knowing that I was gonna be soaked in like in like seconds. Like it was not gonna end well for me, and it didn't. I was instantly, everything was very wet. And it's not like I had access to, you know, a clothes dryer, so I think I just had to hang up like half my stuff just outside. But, you know, then it was like dripping in my room. I don't know. It was not the best. Died instantly. Yeah, it went from totally dry, happy as a clam, to completely soaked in a short amount of time. And it was also where I was going to camp was like up, it's much farther north than like where I am now or where I grew up. So it was cold up there. Like it would get cold at night in the summer often. So I was like, it's a layer of complication I did not want. But it was still a good time. I mean, I still had fun. I was just like, well, I'd never seen rain come in just sheets through the trees as a massive wave before. But happened last night. Glad I was not outside. I'm sure all the animals that were outside probably were not as enthralled by it. Probably not having as much fun with it. Interesting local climate. I suppose they forgot to use the combustor, indeed. Too many cloud seeders. Yep, not enough combustors in the summer at least. Let's see, what do I have in my pocket? I think, let me just do... We'll need these. Let's see. Sleep. I think spring Thanksgiving is not until... It's not until... like the 13th, I think? So, we've got time. I don't think I'm gonna let any of my animals out today because it's looking ominously gray. So they'll chill inside. I don't want them to get sick. Alright, these two looking good. And they're gonna stay inside as well. Though, I think Edison's probably pretty waterproof. I think sheep are fairly waterproof with all that wool. Also remember, kids, do not get on a horse inside a barn. That is a great way to get your skull crunched if your horse spooks. So don't do that. This game teaching some bad habits. Some unrealistic habits. Oh, I see little strawberries on our strawberry plants. Or wait, no, that's just the stalk. Just kidding. I was like, wow, little baby strawberries. They're coming in. It reminds me of that I've been growing alpine strawberries at my house in real life. I don't know if you know this, but strawberry plants are not annuals. They are like perennials. They come back year after year. And they... Oh, she wants an egg? Do I have an egg? She's gonna give me Vigorade, which is pretty good. Do I have an egg? I do. Nice. We'll give her this. Where is this egg? Take this egg. Give me the Vigorade, kid. I don't know why she's running around with that, to be honest. It's like very strong energy drink. A little suspicious, I guess, that she's just hanging on to it, but, you know, whatever. I'm not her mom. Her mom's actually not around at all, so she lives with her grandparents. For now, at least. Plot twist. Yeah, for now, I guess. We're not her mom currently. Alright, here you go, Harmon. Here's your fodder. And then, we're trying to get Harmon, like, our current quests for ourselves are, we want to get Harmon to 7 hearts. We want to get Mayor Ryam to 7 hearts. And then once we get both of those two to 7 hearts, I think we're going to circle back and get Vera to 6 hearts. Vera is the harvest goddess, I guess, kind of. She's perceived by these people as the harvest goddess, but she's not actually a goddess. But that's... I don't want to give too much away. I guess we're late in the game, but... if you haven't heard the lore, I won't spoil it. Also, where's Ryam at? Where is this man? He is in the square. Let's see if we can catch him and give him his daily daikon. That's the one thing he likes. That the character in the cave, yeah. She's the one at, like, the big tree root, which is, like, in a cave, basically. I think 7 hearts is yellow, also. Unless I'm, like, making that up. For some reason, I think 7 hearts are yellow. But I guess we haven't gotten anywhere yet. I feel like I saw a screenshot of that, though. Let's see. Okay, Thanksgiving is the 14th, then we gotta do the horse race. And then I think we're also gonna play all the way through until early summer, because we missed the beetle race last year because we didn't know it was bring your own beetle. We thought that the beetles would be provided, and they were not. So we didn't have a beetle, and we weren't allowed to race them. Which was a real bummer. a real sad time, if I do say so myself. Made us upsetty spaghetti. Of course we got a beetle, like, the day after, too. Like, the day after the race, we were like, well, alright. Not many beetles around these days, I don't think. Makes sense, you'd have to bring your own. Yeah, apparently they're also only around, like, very early in the morning. So, like, the first thing you have to do, instead of taking care of your animals or doing anything on your farm, is, like, go out and beetle hunt. So we didn't even stand a chance. It's not like we could have stumbled across one. They were just not working on the same time scale that we were. We're collecting honeybees as well because we need to make more honey. For Vera's favorite dish is compote, which is made with apricots and honey. We want Vigorade. I'm never spending money on the sell you drink again. We spent like 10k on that, and I thought it was gonna give us so much more stamina, and it was like 5. And I was like, okay, never mind. Misheard that as compost. It would be much easier if she liked compost. Ravi, the old woman, likes fertilizer, and you could just buy that. So she was much easier to befriend. Did not have to cook anything. I have found that a lot of the characters like, they like cooked things. Like, generally a cooked food of some sort is like their favorite gift. So, if you're really trying to befriend people, that is usually the best way to go about it. But cooking is like expensive. And a little hard to unlock, because you have to unlock the second, or like the first upgrade to the house, I guess. Which costs, you know, money, resources, and then you have to buy every single cooking appliance. So you need like a rolling pin, a whisk, a stew set, and those can be pretty pricey. They are not cheap. It's like redoing your kitchen in real life. Not cheap at all. Very, very expensive. But we need, basically, we're stacking Vigorades, which are the energy drinks, because we want to get to the bottom of the mine, and we need, like, a lot. With all these trees you cut down, I imagine you can make some of those things out of wood. I don't know, can you make a stew set out of wood? Wood is pretty porous. It absorbs a lot of stuff that you don't necessarily want it to absorb. It's not always the best. Not always the best medium. But I feel like, I don't know, I wish we had a shovel, because then we could dig up clay, and then we could make a stew set, right? Fire up some clay. Make ceramic. I'm ready for like a primitive technology farming sim, where you start from literally nothing, and then you have to like invent fire with friction fire. And and make ceramics yourself. Start with like sad wooden tools. So is SpongeBob SquarePants, but he can cook, so I'd say the jury is out for now. Jury is unsure. Okay, we're gonna pass out. Farmanil. Farmanil. That would be quite the game. It'd be kind of cool though, like restore the ecosystem and then do some sort of permaculture thing to it. That would be rad. so far, the only game that we've run across that does even a little tiny touch of permaculture is Akka. But Akka was very short, sadly. Akka was not a long game. So we didn't get like a whole lot out of it. Alright, we're napping so we can go back out, cut some more wood. Because we recovered some of our stamina. If you nap in the middle, you can nap at any point as well. You can't nap too late, it just makes you go to sleep. But you can nap in lots of places that you would think that you would not be allowed to nap in. Like, outside when it's raining. You would think, Raz, that does not seem sane. That does not seem like something that people do. Well, Nobi does. Nobi can. See if any of our trees respawned in Lumberjack Forest. Looks like no. Or at least not most of them. I forget how many days it takes to respawn trees. Let's see. We need... Oh my god, we need so much. So we need 158, 88, and then 121. So we need way more softwood. Way more softwood. Though we could get... Well, I really want the upgraded house, so I'm gonna wait. We'll get the upgraded house, and then we can do other stuff. The power of fiction and potential developer oversights. I'm like in the process. It's not the next video that I have in queue, but I also have a YouTube channel, and I make some like static videos sometimes. So we did like a wrap up on like farming sims that we had played, and I ranked them from last year, and then I did like an overview of farming sims that were coming out this year. Or like games with a garden. I didn't limit it to just farming sims, because some games, farming is not really the point, but they do have a farming element to them. So we did that, but one of the other videos that I'm like have in process, like it has not been started yet, but it is planned, is I want to do one on like my ideal farming sim mechanics, because there's a whole bunch of cool mechanics in different farming sims that I really like, and it'd be cool if they could all just be in one game. It would be rad. I would appreciate that. I think it's unlikely to ever happen. Oh, hello Smitty, what are you doing up here? Admiring the view? It is a nice view. It do be nice. But yeah, Akka's permaculture idea. They just had companion planting, I guess, in Akka, and that some plants like could not be planted next to other ones because they do not get along in what they need from soil or take from soil, which was a nice mechanic. But I wish they had gone a little bit further. Because there was like some companion planting for pest control, but it would have been cool to do beneficial insects too. Would have been nice. Plant-based neighborhood disputes, literally, yeah. Plants that were like, I can't live here while he's here, you know? And they meet like someone from the Nightshade family. They don't get along. I actually learned recently that I think it's definitely nightshades, I think. So that's things like tomatoes and potatoes. You actually have to cycle them out of your beds every like 5 years or so, because they actually deplete the soil quite a bit. So you gotta give the soil a break from them, because they're apparently very aggressive in what they take out of it. Which, I've been growing my tomatoes in the same spot for like 3 years, so probably next year I'll have to move them just to be safe. Let's see, let's put calf away. We don't need to leave calf outside, though clearly he doesn't seem to mind too much, but still, I mind. It would make me feel better. I also loved mushroom season in this game. It kind of reminded me of like old mushroom hunting in Animal Crossing, which was like one of my favorite things to do in that game. It was very good. It was very fun. A nice take of like making the mushrooms really be in situ, and you actually had to like hunt for them instead of them very obviously just being out in the open. Alright, we're gonna put Kitty inside, we're gonna put Koro inside, and then we too are going to bed. So how to Kitty first. She can actually leave on her own. I don't know that Koro can leave the house on his own. I don't think that he does generally, but the cat, she's not really our cat. She just hangs out here sometimes. So she does her own thing. I have seen her leave in the morning if and when she wants to. She's much more in control of her own fate than poor Koro. Poor Koro, who we left like stranded on a mountain for a while, while we had to unlock a gadget to like help him. We were not the best animal parents in that moment. So I guess we found him. Like it's not like he was our dog at that point, but still. Nobi with his little noodle arms was like, I can't carry this dog. And it was like, he's so small, just pick him up. What are you doing, Nobi? And then a landslide was like, alright, you cannot get this dog for a while yet. Alright, these two can go out. Kind of wish they would let you push the animal all the way out, I guess, and then keep pushing, because they do kind of get, like, stuck here. And I like them to not be stuck directly in front of everybody else, so it'd be nice if we didn't have to do that, but that's fine. Calf, living his best life. There's gonna be a day that someone is watching us play one of these Bokujo Monogatari games, and they're gonna be like, Raz, a young horse is not called a calf. And I'm gonna be like, oh, I know. That is the joke. That is the localization error from Harvest Moon SNES that we are continuously referencing. Worry not. Former horse girl Raz is fully aware of all of the correct terminology. Localization memes, There's like an entire Tumblr dedicated to weird localization in the Bokumono series. It's pretty good. It's pretty solid. Alright, we harvested some cucumbers. They look like very They're actually very large cucumbers. I kind of thought they were going to be pickling cucumbers, but I guess that's just the kind of cucumbers that I grow. I don't tend to grow the, like, English cucumber, I guess this would be. I always grow pickling cucumbers, so they're much, like, shorter and fatter. Kind of reminds me of the whole Balrog and Bison and Vega thing from Street Fighter. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, goofy localization things out there. And, like, once you get into a game series, you'll probably find more, you know? Alright, let's see where our friends are. Harmon's up there, the mayor's in the square. Maybe we could go to the mayor, because I feel like he's harder to- he, like, ranges more than I remember Harmon going places. Alright, where is Mayor Ryan? There he is. He's also so weird, like, he really does say, like, I'm always watching you all the time, which is kind of a weird thing to say to a child, sir, you know? I don't know about that. But he doesn't seem to think it's weird. I do. I think it's a little strange. But he acts like it's normal, so... And then, let's see, is Harmon still... He's still in West Natura, so I'll just run over there myself. I also love all of the buildings. I wish more Bakemono series had these, like, very... I guess, like, westernized cottagecore buildings, because they are so cute, with, like, almost like thatched roofs. It feels very Ghibli. Feels very Ghibli. You are being monitored? We are most certainly being monitored. To be fair, no one wanted to hire us, so I guess the mayor is, like, the closest thing that we have to a boss. Though I think the land is technically Harmon and Ravi's, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's the mayor's, or the town's, but maybe it is the town's. Harmon and Ravi were the ones who told us we could work there, so after we failed literally every job interview. Alright, we got our Vigorade. Now, we can go cut some trees. Go chopping. We'll stop by our farm quick. Turn in, put our Vigorade away just so it doesn't accidentally get munched, because that costs, it's expensive. It's like $1,200 for a Gatorade. Seems like a lot. Performance enhancing drugs. Yeah, they pretty much are, yeah. The doctor never reveals what's in them, so I guess who knows what it's made of. Probably if I was smart, I would, like, probably upgrade my axe, but nah. I don't feel like doing that. Tastes like battery acid. That would be alarming. The person who made it, yeah, the doctor is just like, oh, you don't say. I have no idea what's in that. He's a weird dude. I don't know what to make of the doctor. He's like a mix between, like, the creepy scientist archetype, I guess, and, like, semi-normal doctor man? I don't know. Like, he's clearly not meant to be so creepy that you wouldn't go to him, but he's very strange. He doesn't have great bedside manner. What is this? What's this? Oh hey! Walnuts! Look at the size of these things. What the? Oh. Youch! What was that all about? Holy smokes! Look at all the walnuts! But where'd they all come from? Whoa! Squirrels! Did you guys find all these? Oh. Ouch! Watch it! This is for me! Wait, are you that squirrel Big G was chasing after? And you're giving me these as a thank you? I've never had a squirrel give me a walnut surprise before. Thanks! That was cute. Alright, we saw more of the squirrel cutscene. So far we've seen squirrel and rabbit, I think, for animal cutscenes. Yeah, we haven't really interacted with the monkey and the bear. The monkey, bear, and squirrel were all hibernating during winter, so there was like basically an entire time where an entire season where we couldn't see them or talk to them. But yeah, I would say the doctor, like Regis, he's not as weird as some of the like weird scientist dudes in the Bokumono series, but he is strange. He's got a weird vibe. You would still like go see him, but he is odd. Also, the other thing that was super weird and like tough for me to figure out at first, because it kind of like bent the rules of what I expected, is that in this game, leveling up tools does not actually make the task take less stamina, which is kind of very different to previous ones. Normally, when you upgrade a tool, it like actually makes it easier to do the task. But not in this game. It just makes it so that you can do these like powered up swings, but it still takes the exact same amount of hits to like fell a tree. It's just the powered up swings are like the power of 2 or 3 or 4 hits in one, so it's like less swings, but the same amount of stamina is still taken from you. And that is definitely different from how a lot of them go. Strange, but I guess it's something different. Yeah, I think it's just meant to not trivialize. Like, it's supposed to keep things fairly arduous still, which I can kind of appreciate. Like, once you get the highest level tools in basically any other farming sim, like cutting down a tree or mining or something is like so trivial that it's like no longer interesting. So I can kind of understand where they're coming from. I wish it was easier. I wish it was trivialized because it would make things a lot faster, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, let's go. Oh, we're gonna get this honey. Actually, let's put Cap away. We can walk with our own 2 little feet. I don't know how many Vigorades I need. I think I was trying to do the math the other day, and I think to be safe, I probably want like 10 or 15 Vigorades before we attempt our journey to the bottom of the mine. Before we go all out. Let's see, I think the monkey... Where does the monkey live? The monkey lives at... Instead of Plush River, I think it's at Lake Drench. Because the bear is at Plush River. I think the monkey is at Lake Drench. And then the squirrel is Lumberjack Forest, and the rabbit is in Vibira, in the big tree root. Which is also why I guess it doesn't need to hibernate. I guess the big tree root is kept at a nice temperature year-round. Guess you could just hang out there. I don't know why the rabbit got, like, the good pick, but they did. Got the good spot. But maybe it's because rabbits just don't hibernate in real life. Maybe that's it too. But I guess I didn't think that squirrels really hibernated either. I thought they were still doing their squirrel thing year round. I thought they just hid a bunch of nuts so that while they're awake they have food. I thought that was the plan. Alright, monkey has gone to bed, looks like. How much stamina do we have? 10? I think we can cut like a softwood tree with 10. But not more than that, I don't think. Then another honeybee in case we need like 1 billion compotes for Vera. In case that's the situation. Okay, so I think we have enough hardwood. I think we just need more soft and normal wood for it, if I'm remembering correctly. Should probably also put the honey in like a more centralized shelf. Like, I don't think I need the tomatoes. There we go. Horo's looking cute today. Time to head out. Oh. Oh. Okay. Another day. Another dollar. Harvest. Well, whatever. Ahem. What's the occasion this time, Ryan? If you're here to demand I work harder, that's not what I'm here for. Ahem. You've been working awfully hard lately, I can tell. You're producing plenty of crops and contributing as a productive member of the town. Really? As such, I believe this is a fitting opportunity to return one of your gadgets. At least, that was the plan. Your house is a little small for it, I think. I'll give it to you once you have enough space for it. Which gadget is it? The whatever weather box, I believe it was called. I'll be back once you have a home that can accommodate it. Until then, keep up the hard work. I will. That run. He like gave us a nod, put his little hands up, and then like rushed. Bonita looking fresh. Let's give her food first, and then we'll carry her out. There we go. Say hello to Kitty. Kitty looking cute. I don't know where Winifred is going. She like started to move. She doesn't normally move that much in the morning. She's normally much quieter, I guess. Normally more tired. Which I get, you know, it's like not even 7 in the morning. I would be tired too. I don't blame her. There we go. Those two are all out. Say hello to Calf. Give Calf a good brushing. I'm excited for the horse race because we couldn't like do the horse race last year because we did not have a horse. So this will be the first year that we have a horse. Oh, it is yellow. Wow, thanks Nobi. This is great. What in the world? What are you guys up to? Pig's walking across the screen. Good morning, Nobi. This is what we were planning before, remember? Everyone said they're gonna help out so that they can search for harvest sprites as a family. That's why everyone's here. Yeah, it was kind of hard to get everyone's breaks to line up, but they've all taken shifts. I mean, the general store has always been there for us. And I can't friggin' stand the thought of Gemma being sad. Cooper, you don't have to be so angry. Huh? I'm not angry. I'm just fired up. Rem's here too? Yep, to help you, Nobi. What do you mean? While you're working the general store, I'm gonna take care of your livestock. Isn't this great? And all that's left is for you to come with us, Mr. Mastermind. Come on. All right. Gemma! Harmon, and you're not alone. What's everyone doing here? We've come to help out with the general store. Leave everything to us. And me too. I'm here too, you know? We want Mark and Jenny to be able to go out together. We brought everyone together, especially for you, Gemma. So get out there and have a ball with your family. Oh, Harmon! How typical for Harmon to get all the credit. Thanks so much, guys. What do we have here? What's everyone up to? You guys sure are cheery this morning. Dad, Mom, everyone says the 3 of us can take the day off. And while we're gone, they're gonna help run the general store for us. Isn't that great? What? Seriously? Absolutely, positively not. No matter how busy things get around here, I can't have other families' kids working the shop. And you. Things turned out this way because you're never here anymore, hun. But I'm just not good enough. You two deserve so much more. That's why I have to find them, and fast. It's the only option I have left. Mark? Dad, wait. Why'd he? And after everyone agreed to help us too. Gemma. And Mom. You didn't have to jump down Dad's throat like that. Do you have any idea how he feels? Gemma, You're both just so completely clueless. Gemma? It looks like they had yet another misunderstanding. And now Gemma's crying. What the heck, you guys? Sorry, everyone. I appreciate you all coming here, and I know how you feel. But could you end things here for today? Sure. I wonder if we overdid it. It feels like Mark and Jenny are on even worse terms now. And all we wanted to do was help. I'm sure they understand that. All we can do now is wait for Gemma to cool off a bit. Let's try hitting her up later. Having all of us show up out of the blue probably wasn't such a great idea either. Guys, I'm really sorry about earlier. What do you have to be sorry about? I was overjoyed when you all showed up to help me. But when I saw Mom and Dad react the way they did, it made me so sad. I had to say something. You have nothing to apologize for. We're the ones who should be saying sorry. We shouldn't have shown up out of nowhere. I just hope you can find it in your hearts to forgive us. No. I wouldn't think of blaming you. Nothing makes me happier than knowing how much you all care. In any case, trying to fix things by helping out at the general store seems like a dead end. Another misunderstanding like that would only make things worse. Okay, let's call it quits here. I'm gonna go meet up with Rem. Gemma broke down crying and we're just gonna leave it at that? Really leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Nobi, Harmon, you guys better do something about it. Quit it, Cooper. The mood is low. I'm really sorry about all this, Gemma. No worries. I'm the one who caused the scene earlier. Hey, it's not your fault. Promise. But Blake's right. We really shouldn't try to help out at the general store again. Agreed. Well, so much for our big plan. I guess we should head home for the day. Let's think things over and tackle this another time. Thanks, you two. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Welp, we're like breaking up one family after another here. It's all been downhill. Alright, where even is everyone? Harmon is at our farm. I forget, did we even give him fodder today? We did, right? That was the 7 heart event. Okay. Now we just need some more water for our plants. I do love, it's a little weird, but I do love that watering plants instantly makes them change, like life cycle point. It's a little fantastical, but this whole game, we got isekai. Like, listen, the whole game is fantastical. I didn't expect it to be realistic. Also, the flowers seem okay if they're left, you know, not blooming. They don't seem to be dying. Which is great. Just what we wanted. Our flowers to not just die. Okay. So, the mayor's in the square. We've already given Harmon his thing, his stuff for today. So let's go say hello to the mayor, give him his daikon. Problem is, I don't know if I grew enough daikon. So, like, we only have one daikon left. And after that, I guess we're just gonna have to keep talking to the mayor. See how that goes. I don't remember how many, like, relationship points you get for just talking to people, so we'll have to see. It does still move at, like, a decent clip. It's just, it seems like the upper levels of the hearts do take a lot of talking in order to achieve. Also, I wish I could say that the General Store's story has made me, like, pity Mark more or like him better as a character, but I still don't like him. He's so... ugh. He's my least favorite. By a long shot. He just has such a bad attitude. Like, instead of being like... I don't know, he just, like, thinks that he's gonna find the Fae folk and they're gonna, like, solve all of his problems, where, meanwhile, he's, like, completely inting his marriage by just, like, not showing up to work and, like, forcing his child to pick up the slack for him while his wife just becomes angrier and angrier. Like, dude, I don't know what the strat was, but it's not working out. Let's be honest. It's not going great. We also gotta figure out who we're gonna give. I think we're gonna give our cookies to Harmon for spring Thanksgiving. Harmon's been our bro. He did hook us up with, like, this farm. Him and his grandma. Who I think his grandma is canonically his aunt. I think that's how everything works. Hi, puppy, you're hungry? Hi, come here. Nice sleeping. Whoa, you're hungry? You are? Did you eat all your biddies? You did? Okay, well, after this day, I can get you some rest of your breakfast. How does that sound? You finally munched your biddies? Yeah. You're so cute. You're such a cute baby girl. You are. You're so fluffy. You're so fluffy. Don't chew on the cords, though. Let's not electrocute ourselves. You know? I don't really think it's worth electrocuting ourselves to try and make a point. Just gonna go out on a limb. Alright. Yes, okay, so we have enough hardwood, so we just need normal and the softwood. Okay, getting close. Miss Pickle's so cute. So cute. You gotta keep going though. I can't see. You're so fluffy. It's hard for me to see when you sit in front of the screen. I know. You're just so fluffy. You are. fluffiest little bean. Also, please do not throw my glasses off of the desk. I'm begging you. They've had enough. Had enough torment. I wonder, I think there's some, I think up by, like, Vera, I think there's some more softwood. So I should go investigate over there, too. I do like that we have the auditory cues with the subtitles, which is nice too, in case, I don't know, in case your sound is off of the different energy levels. So like, there's different lines for each level, so you don't actually have to like check, really. You can kind of just quick pay attention to that. Also, Eye Candy, thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. Everybody should check their posture. Try not to be shrimped up. Let me get something to drink. No shrimps allowed here. It's a shrimp-free zone. Luckily, I sit pretty up straight. I mean, I don't have great posture, but I sit with my feet up on my chair, like in front of me, so it kind of forces me to be like with my back against the back of the chair. Or you could lose your mind listening to A over and over again. That's true, yes. Yeah, it is not the least annoying. It's not a great sound effect. I think of all of them, Pioneers of Olive Town has like really bad sound effects for work. That one you can actually get like super annoyed with. So this is at least not as bad as that. It's not great though. It is not the best. Just wait till we go delving, when we're going through like many layers of the mines. The same sound effect for hitting stuff. And we gotta hit a lot of squares. We gotta bop a lot of them. Little Miss Pickles, what's up? You hungry? Well, let me just see. Hold on. I gotta see if we can... Let me see if that's enough, baby. When is Pent back? Wednesday, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Okay. So we'll be back at 4. Let's see, are there any other... Let's go to Lake Drench, because we didn't meet the monkey yesterday. I do also really like that there's different music tracks for different like characters or like main storyline groups, I guess. And for some reason the general store one is like slightly ominous, which I kind of like. I don't know why, but I find it kind of charming. Ominous but charming at the same time. Just think in New Game Plus, he'll say B all the time. I know, right? He'll just cycle through each season, each year that you play. He just moves up a letter. That would definitely be, that would be something. I don't know how I would feel about that. Let's see. Gathering Cattle Shed. Yeah, I don't know how I get the greenhouse. I meant to check that out. Lunar luck. Oh, it's only for fishing. Yeah, I meant to check if there's anything that's good for our quest to the bottom of the mines. They have all sorts of wild gadgets in here. Produces various energy restoring items, restores stamina fully. Okay, so that could be pretty good. Set the timer and a ghost will pop out. Press the clock to set time. Oh, I like the ghost timer. That's a cool idea. Mini rain cloud. Rains when the cord is pulled. Water a large area on its own. Is it one-time use though? I'm so glad that when I reopened the Twitch app, it brought me right back here because I had it open last open on you yesterday. Hooray! Welcome in, Z. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Anyone hit with this arrow immediately grows fond of the shooter. Pew, instant pals. I wonder if that's just an instant upgrade somebody's heart level. Which would be super busted, I think. Just woke up not too long ago. So far, so good. Good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad that your weekend is off to a good start. Let's see. Last night, I think I slept okay. I was saying that I had like there was like a bad storm, I guess. But it was like quick moving. So it woke me up probably around like 3 or 4, but then I went back to bed because it was kind of done in like 5 minutes. It was kind of finished quickly, so not the best to be woken up, but not the worst thing in the world either. It could upgrade their heart level and then kill them because you shot them with an arrow. That would be bad. That would be bad. There's some characters we need to be alive to finish the story. Truth be told. Like, we need some of these characters to be alive so that we can get ourselves home from the isekai. At least you still got rested. Yes, still got rest. The storm woke me up, and then Pickles woke me up because she was being sick, but I think she was just throwing up a hairball, so I don't think... Hopefully she's feeling better today. Hard to say with cats sometimes. Okay, large house, construction 7 days. Okay, we're doing it. Yes. Starting tomorrow, I'll begin construction on the addition to your house. Is it okay for me to be there while you work on it? Yeah, just go about your business as usual. Sounds good. See you then. Perfect. I'm gonna treat myself to some nice coffee. This one has turbinado sugar, honey, and peach notes. Ooh, that sounds so good. That sounds so tasty. Fax me some of that, Z. That sounds so good. Maybe next playthrough you can do the genocide route and fight some skeleton fellow or something. I'm not sure that there's a genocide route in this game. I didn't know notes could taste like peach. Mine always tastes like ink. Oh god, don't eat your notes. No note munching. I always knew kids in high school that like wrote all their notes on their arms, and I was always like, huh, I wonder how bad that is for you to absorb ink into your skin. Like, I don't know about that. I recently introduced Aoi to coffee that isn't just bitter tasting when she visited. Yay! I'm glad. Coffee is so good. Like, good coffee is amazing. One of my favorites is... We have like a local coffee roaster near us, and they have one... They had it like last year around like 4th of July time, and it was really like sweet with like almost like chocolate and raisin undertones. Or like notes, I guess. It was really nice. Very, very nice morning coffee. Heard the ink would poison you or something. Probably nonsense. Yeah, I think the poisoning is nonsense. Like, I don't think it would go that far to poison you. It's probably just not great for you in the long term, but I don't know how, like, I don't think we've studied, hey, what happens if you draw on yourself with, like, a ballpoint pen every day for, like, 30 years? You know what I mean? I don't know. Also, I'm not really one to talk. I have tattoos, so, you know, if ink was a problem, it's already a lot deeper than than someone drawing on themselves with a ballpoint pen. So I took Aoi to a local roastery and got a big bag of coffee which had lychee, floral, and blueberry hibiscus tea notes. Oh, that sounds so good. That's like a nice like summer cup. Person left in critical condition after doodling Among Us on arm. Oh god. I wonder how many people have Among Us tattoos, and like, do they regret them now? Do they feel regret now? You know? Like, how many people... You can always cover up tattoos, you know, as long as it's not like black work, really, but... That's still, I don't know, feels costly. Feels costly. I think nice coffee are so nice, especially right if you grind them and hit them with the hot water. So aromatic, so nice. So good. It's also, it's nice to be able to have coffee that you can just like sit and savor. Personally, like I'm definitely like biologically a morning person, so I don't actually get that like morning brain fog that happens to people. But it's nice to not have just utilitarian coffee, you know? Like, for folks who do get the brain fog, coffee, like, serves a purpose in the morning to get them functioning. But it's nice to, like, on weekends or something, to just have a cup of coffee that you, like, sit and just chill with. That you're not drinking it, you're not, like, chugging it to, like, quickly get yourself going, you know? How about morning brain fog? Not yet. There have not been any morning... There have not been any frogs in my brain in the mornings yet. But never say never. Never say never. Yet. Hey, you know, things happen. Things happen. Okay. Let me write a quick diary entry. Let's go back to the title screen super fast. I just need to pick her breakfast, like the rest of her breakfast. So I'm just gonna mute myself. Well, I won't put us on a be right back screen. I'm just gonna like, I don't know, my model might break. So if she looks weird, just think about that. But we'll just sit here with the music, all that good stuff. I'll be back in like 2 minutes or something, because it's just the second half of her breakfast. She already had the first. So I will quick swap and see you. Okay, I'm back. Let me swap back over. Pick as a hobbit confirmed. Second breakfast incoming. Yeah, she gets, well, she has, because of the way her pills work, we mix her pills in with her food. We used to do, like, pill pockets, like, we would put it in cheese, but then she started getting too canny, and she, like, would, she would, like, spit the pill, you know, keep it in her mouth, and then, like, spit it out somewhere else. And then, she had ice cream for a little bit, but she would get, like, tired of the ice cream and then, like, not want to eat it after a bit. So we ended up just, like, hard swapping pretty much to just mixing it in with her food, which she just likes. And that has worked a lot better, but that means that in the morning she gets, like, a little bit of food mixed with her pills, and then she has to eat that in full before she's given the rest. Oh no, they did die! Okay, so we do have to water these. Tragic. Okay, so you have to water flowers even after they're blooming. Alright, I'm gonna have to buy more flower seeds. Because we killed those by accident. Killed those by accident. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy. We killed them for science. I mean, we felt like we had to try. We had to see what happened. We had to know. But yeah, now they're dead. I'll need to get the little, like, scythe, basically. It was a struggle getting our cats to take the liquid stuff to treat their booty worms. Yeah, like, getting cats to take medicine is tough. And when you have to, like, hold down an animal and, like, get medicine in them, they don't enjoy that. They don't, like you after that point, so... Also, because she has a heart condition, we try not to stress her out, so, like, the less... We don't want to be holding her down and making her freaked out every day. That is not good for her, so... But she really likes her food, and she doesn't mind her pills being crushed up in it, so it worked out that way instead. Okay. So, that experiment was a bust. Okay, well, at least now we know. You gotta water him every day. Does she get wet food? Yes. She gets a brand called Tiki Cat. It's very, very ritzy. I mean, a person wouldn't want to be held down in the same manner either, so it makes sense that an animal is less keen on that. Yeah, it does. Like, no one is going to be happy about being restrained and given medication. I don't think anyone enjoys that. So, it tracks. It makes sense. Alright, got those. All's well. Okay, so now that Harmon is at 7 hearts, we only really need to talk to the mayor daily. It's Thursday, so the clinic is not open. My cat is addicted to booze. Good job on that power watering there. We did a good job getting everything watered. We stopped giving our cats wet food because they got so chubby they couldn't clean themselves. Oh my goodness. Pick is, like, always underweight, pretty much. Or she's, like, just at where she's at. Partially because she's older. And her first, like, 5 or 6 years probably being near or at starvation levels did not help. So she does not tend to overeat, and we just try and keep her weight as healthy as possible. And that usually just means making her eat as much as she can. So she loves the wet food. Okay, actually, so Spring Thanksgiving is the 14th. I thought it was the 13th. Our cats, by gosh, if we ever make tuna, they just want all of it. And they have no weight issues. Yeah, when we used to open cans of tuna, sometimes she would want a snack, but I don't know, she doesn't really ask for food that often. The one thing is she does love the smell of coffee, so that is the one thing that she will, like, attempt to steal from you, which is not for her, so she has to be stopped from doing that. Let's see, where is the mayor? Where does man go? It's always a shame that you can't check the map on horseback. So you, like, have to just get off over and over to check where anyone is going. Okay. Hello, sir. Whoop. Alright, that's the last icon, sir, so you better start liking us. It was a bit concerning to see our slender cat get so round she wasn't able to clean herself after using the litter box. Yeah, that's not good. That is not the way. Also, I guess let me actually just, while I'm here, might as well just go up. Yeah, so we weaned them off. We found the other problem with dry food for pickles is I don't know that there's any dry food that fulfills the requirements of being basically like pretty low protein that you need if your cat has kidney disease. I think we ended up, she used to get Tiki Cat was like her main meal, but then she also had some dry food, her crunchies, which she really liked, but we had to stop doing the crunchies because they were so bad for her kidneys, basically. So she ended up having to go just to wet food, which has also not been great for her teeth, but that's just what had to happen because of all of her medical stuff. Of course, I'm to blame a lot since I love eating, so I kind of love feeding everyone a lot. Yeah, the cats, I feel like they go one of two ways. They either have good impulse control or really bad impulse control. They'll either be totally fine, or they want to eat everything. Alright, let me go into town. I need to go buy some more seeds. I think the shop is open on Thursdays, but it might not be. Okay, it's closed today, so we'll have to go tomorrow. Let me quick, where's my phone? Let me quick check. I need to look up how I get the greenhouse, because I am interested in that. It's the same for us people. Nature didn't evolve to handle a post-scarcity era, so it doesn't understand the concept of moderate eating. Because out in nature, it's beneficial to get as much nutrients whenever it is available. Meanwhile, I just like hamburger. Yeah, I think a lot of us just like hamburgers. I actually, I don't actually eat a whole lot, but that is partially... That's like an anxiety thing for me. As a kid, I used to eat to the point where I was like really full, and it would make me feel really nauseous. And then I basically developed this thing where I like get super anxious if I feel nauseous. So I eat very slowly. That's the other thing. I eat like insanely slowly, and it's hard at a lot of like American restaurants for me because the portion sizes are so huge that I always end up having to like take food home. Like it's nearly impossible for me to like finish anything that I order. Sometimes I can, but it's unlikely. Let's see. Doraemon Story of Seasons. Greenhouse. How? Building. Okay, let's look at the building section. You get to actually taste the food you eat. Lucky. Lucky, however, okay. Okay, so the large house unlocks the greenhouse, and it is hefty. It needs a lot of wood. Actually, does it need... Oh, it needs 12 diamonds for the greenhouse? Oh my god. Okay, so we're not getting the greenhouse during our stay, I don't think. I don't think that'll do. I just have stuff far too quickly, I think. A greenhouse or a house that is painted green? A greenhouse for growing plants. But you need 12 diamonds to make it, which... Diamonds are rare. They're rare and at like the lower levels of the mines on purpose, so I don't know. Maybe we'll get a bunch while we're delving that one time, but I'm not gonna count on it. But yeah, like we were talking about in the Discord the other day, like I really like kaiseki cuisine, and I really like omakase for sushi, but it is really hard for me to go out to those places because it's a lot of food. It is a lot. It is difficult for me to finish all of the courses, and then I feel bad, you know? It's like someone labored over this and made it with care, and then I'm like, I am so full. I feel like I'm going to die. So, I don't... Usually, if I'm going out to eat at a place like that, I like don't eat for the whole day. I like save up all of my hunger points for just being able to finish everything. I always feel bad, so I try and eat as much. I know, right? You feel sad, so you like try to eat. The key is to eat as much as you can, and then if you're full, then you're full, you know? If you can't eat, that's okay. That's why I like going with my husband, because he's like a much bigger human than me, so he can eat a good bit. So if I can't finish things, he'll finish them. So between the two of us, we can get everything done. We can get it all sorted. I also need to check, I guess, I'm not sure what the mayor's, like, other favorite foods are. I guess I should check that, too. Since we put our animals away. Let's see. Doraemon Story of Seasons gifts, I think. The problem is now that there's 2 Doraemon Story of Seasons games, I always get the guides for the other one. And I'm like, no, I want the original one. Gift guide. Okay. My friend's on Neo Seeker, though. All the way back. Okay, he likes daikon, matsutake, truffled egg, and ruby. We have matsutakes, though. So we could probably just give him some of those. I recall hearing that the point of eating is more so not feeling hungry anymore instead of getting to the point where you're full. I would say, yeah, like, I think when you're at full, you're probably, like, kind of past the stomach full point, I think, actually. But when you're no longer, like, when you're feeling, like, content, I think is actually when your stomach is full enough and isn't gonna make you sick. Daikon is a radish, yes. Daikon, big, like, white radish, basically. They're much bigger than a, like, French radish or something. They look like a giant parsnip, almost. Or like, I don't know, maybe even like a summer squash. They're very large. That's why my boy in Spirited Away, the radish spirit, is like giant and white. He's meant to be a big daikon. Wanikani taught me correctly. Strange, I remember that specific term. It's weird what you remember when you're like language learning. Sometimes you pick up certain things. Okay, today's the 11th. 14th is Thanksgiving Day. Alright, grab Koro. Morning, buddy! Good morning, Doraemon, what's up? Thanksgiving is in 2 days. What's that all about? It's a day when you express how thankful you are for what you have, with cookies. Wait, cookies? Yep, if you have a rolling pin, you can make them with flour and butter. The exchange happens in 2 days. Next Thanksgiving, your closest friend will return the favor. No kidding. I wonder who's gonna be sweet on who. When I went to visit the general store, Gemma was holding a one-woman bake-off for Harmon. I should have known that's how the cookie would crumble. Apparently, Harmon made tons of cookies himself. I'm not surprised. He's a really hard worker. So, you gonna harness your flower power and give someone a cookie? I'm pretty sweet on the idea. Glad to hear it. Anyway, catch you later. We're gonna give Harmon a cookie. I thought about Sue, but Sue is like canonically who we would give a cookie, I think, but I keep falling off the language learning saddle, so I canceled my Wanikani for the time being. I think that's totally fine. I mean, there's no use spending money on stuff that you're like not keeping up with or making use of, and you can always come back to it, you know? There's no real timeline for learning a language. You can do it at your own pace. Unless you're like in college or something and you like need to pass a, you know, test to get your degree. But that's not most people. I think the best advice I can give for like learning any language is just like doing as much immersion as humanly possible. So like listening to music, watching TV in that language, reading books, watching movies. Just as much as you can surround yourself in the language, the better off you are. Yeah, for some it is a motivator, but I just slowed to a halt after a while, and the numbers I just kept getting larger and larger. Yeah, no. I think Language learning also shouldn't be stressful. Like, if you're being stressed out by it, I don't think you get a lot out of it in a good way, so you might as well just vibe and have a good time with it. I remade some notes I had from old videos in Affinity Designer just the other day, which is nice to have. Nice. Yeah, it's good to have, like, it's good to make sure that the way that you are doing your language learning also, like, works for you. There's no, like, one size fits all. Oh, we can't even keep them? I can't. Wait, can I do this? Oh, I can, but I can't. Oh, so sneaky of them. They force us to harvest our flowers. That's tragic. We can't actually water them after they've bloomed. But then they die if you don't pick them in like 3 days. Indeed, I'm also doing it alone, so I only go on for so long. It's good to have like a... I think, I mean, the best thing for language learning is to have a conversation partner, but that requires you to like have a conversation partner. So, another layer of complexity there. Alright, let me see if I can go get some matsutake. I think we have some in our fridge. We do. We only have 4 of them though. Also, we might as well go give this campanella to Ravi afterwards as well, because she wants that. Where's the mayor? Oh, there he is. Hello, sir. I did bring that just for you, sir. Just for you. I was watching a guy's 4-year update on learning Japanese, and the past year has made a huge difference. Very inspiring stuff. Yeah, it's not always linear. Language learning is often not the same for everybody. Not linear. Different things work for different people. So, gotta just find what works best for you. Alright. It is kind of annoying when someone gives you a quest, they like won't talk to you about anything else but the quest. For like forever. The rest of the time. I'm sure something might hook me back in at some point. At some point, yeah. You just gotta find something, like maybe, I don't know, there'll be like a show or something that you feel like you could watch in the language. And then, you know, then it'll be like more fun. That's the worst. It's pretty bad. It's pretty not great. Especially when you have something else you want to do with them. Yeah, it's more just like... It's like you don't always want to... I don't know, you just want like some different option, I guess. So it's always like, I don't know about this. I guess I was supposed to upgrade the large house like ages ago, but I guess I didn't like delve deep enough to get emeralds for like a long time. Should talk to Blake's dad. Oh. Had it alone again today, huh, Smitty? So we meet again, Nobi. Did you hear about Blake's ordeal at the cafe? The cafe? This is news to me. How'd things go down? Him and Sneech got into a cook-off, and I got to be the judge. Well, fancy that. How'd he do? Blake's was bad. Like, badder than bad. Gross. Vile. Nasty. I bet. Why do you say that? You see, my wife, Blake's old lady, was never much of a cook. Now I'm connecting the dots. Blake, though, he used to gobble everything up with a smile. Had my wife thinking she was the greatest chef around. And you never said anything? Who am I to complain about a nice hot meal from my lovely missus? As bad as it was, I still get a hankering for it sometimes. Why don't you ask Blake to cook for you then? Me? Ask him? Now there's something that'll never happen. Well, why not? That boy hates my guts. He'd never do nothing like that for me. You sure about that? Thanks for telling me all about this, though. You're a good kid, Nobi. Nah, don't mention it. I'll let you know when I have other juicy tales. Attaboy. I'll be waiting. Yeah, Blake and his dad are having a heated discussion. Worse than penning. It was pretty bad. It looked great, but apparently tasted terrible. Okay, let's see. Seed maker. We need a bunch more stuff. Let's see. Do I even want to, like... I don't think I want... I don't really think I want to upgrade my pick. I think I'm good with what I've got. Alright, let me put my medicine away. Let's see. So we've got 10. I think if we get 15, I think we should be okay. I think. I mean, who knows, I guess, but... Let's see. Farm supplies. Phonograph you can use outside. Yeah, I don't know what that does. I want to buy that at some point. Like, the decor is so good in this game. It really is. It's, like, actually unreal. The honey sign, so cute. Alright. So we're gonna go to the store at like 3. Otherwise, you can play music on the photograph so bad it makes all the animals go back inside for you. The animals are like, I'm good. I'm out. Thanks for this. Thanks for nothing. Alright, we got the squirrel. Let's see, I think I should go... The one thing is that the path can be really convoluted in this game. It's really easy to, like, get weirdly lost up on the mountain. Let's see. Nice mixtape. I just have a meeting I just remembered about. Whoop. Time to get to that meeting. Alright, where is... I think I have to go up here and then I get to Plush River, right? Yes, Plash River, I guess. I always call it Plush River. Very, very Luke's River. It was weird, I think for the rabbits, like, cutscene, I think I had to bring it food. I think it was like, it needed food, and I had to provide it somehow. I'm sure Nobi wouldn't mind all the animals simultaneously having meetings at the same time. He'd probably be like, this is great, all the animals are doing their own thing. Nobi's a little oblivious, though. Especially in a world with an anywhere door, true. Yeah, he can teleport wherever he wants to go. So, that helps. He can go where he likes. Nobi, it's time. Oh, hey you two. Time for what? Time to get those forest apples. Sneetch is dead set on it. I know. You're worried about another bear attack, right? Well, worry not. You could just blast it with the air cannon again. What a slave driver. It's dangerous in there, but we should be okay as a group. If we stick together this time, no bear can stop us. Okay, let's do our best to stick together, guys. Growl. Intruder alert! It's our furry friend again! Doraemon, Nobi, hurry up and deal with it! Say no more. Air cannon! Wait, Doraemon, something's off here. You're right, it's not going after us. Oh, on closer look, this bear's just a kid. For real? Roar. Hey, if you want grub, I don't got any. Now scram. Roar. I think it's trying to give us something. Roar. What's that? This is for me? Oh my gosh! Guys, this is my hanky! No doubt about it! It's the irreplaceable one the famous Italian designer stitched for me. Roar. Whoa! Hey! What's the big idea? I think it's trying to tell you something. You really just wanted to return your handkerchief. We really blew it, huh? So, does that mean we're the bad guys here? Oh, man. I'm so sorry. We all are. I know. Let's share the apples we gathered with it. Now you're talking. An apple a day keeps the guilt away. Sorry about that last time. And thanks for finding Sneetch hanky. Here you go. There are plenty of apples to go around. Roar? You know, you're pretty adorable. For a bear, anyway. How's the apple? Growl. Wow, we've got a gourmand on our hands. Man, look at Sneetch go. Hey, the bear seems to be enjoying itself too. What's not to like? That took a little longer than expected. We've got to head back to town. Ah, oh, crud. Cafe's gonna be steaming mad. Roar. You better head back to Mom too, or she's gonna be mad. Okay, if we head back now, we won't be that late, so... Hey, why the long face? Seems like it doesn't want to go back. Maybe it just wants to be friends? But since it's a bear, everyone gets scared and runs off. Heartstrings tugged. Let's be friends then. Even you have your moments of brilliance from time to time, Sneetch. Hey, you don't need to qualify it. Roar. Aw, looks like we make this little guy's day. We'll come back to see you, so head home to Mommy, okay? Roar. Off it goes. Okay, we better get scooting if we don't want to be late. Right. Nice. Raz, hi cutie! Hello Kiza! Welcome in, how are you? Hope your Saturday is going well. Hopefully it's nice and restful. We're just playing some Doraemon Story of Seasons, befriending bears, you know, the usual. It's going good? Good. Worked out? Ooh, nice. Exercising? Always good. Had a good gym sesh? Excellent. Glad to hear it. Glad. I need to get back into, like, working out. I've been avoiding it. I got the pump. Buff goddess. Perfect. Pumped up. We'll use you to bench press. That'd probably be fun. Just have to plank it out, I guess. Just don't move. I don't know if I've ever had anyone bench press me, now that I think about it. JK will just crush you when I hug. Sounds great. I mean, those kinds of hugs are some of the best, right? Getting kind of smushed. Kind of the best kind of hug. If we're gonna be honest. True. Sometimes you're just like, you know, meant to be a little squished. Pickles loves being squished. That's one of her favorite things. My husband, her papa, like, really squishes her and she gets so excited about it. I'm always like, is that comfortable? Is that it? When I get hugged, I want to feel my rib cage get squeezed. You want to feel it, like, creaking a little bit, right? Alright, let's see, we already talked to Rhyme today. Went to the clinic. Guess we're just waiting for the shop to open in like 12 minutes. I want to feel the love aggression, the cute aggression. I don't know why that's a thing. That we like see cute things and we're just like, I have to squish it. Okay, so did I grow cauliflower last year? I don't remember. Don't remember what we grew. Our brain can't process the happiness. I do that with my fish a lot. Good thing he is very squishable. That is good. Oh. What's everyone up to? Why, hello there, dear. Good afternoon. Taurus is like always falling asleep. We were just having a little chat. Ah, must be great friends. We've known each other for decades at this point. So, what were you talking about? I plumb forgot. If you forgot, there's no hope of me remembering either. You were talking about Harmon. Oh? Ah, yes, that's right. Thanks for the reminder, dear. He heard you even though he was fast asleep? Oh, that was a cute little scene of like all the grandparents sitting on a bench, gossiping. I hope it's a stress ball fish. It's not a real fish. I figured it was not a real fish. I don't think you can generally hug a real fish. Or it's at least like ill-advised, I guess. Alright, there's those. Actually, where's Pent? He's still working over here. No, he's not. Where is Pent? Man is missing. Maybe he's taking his lunch break. Which, speaking of, I'm getting kind of hungry. I won't lie. It's like a little past 1. Which is normally our stopping point, but we have like lots of extra time to play today. But now I gotta figure out some food at some point. Let's see. So we need a big house, which will unlock the greenhouse, but we're probably not gonna get to that point. I wonder, actually, can we give fish to the kitty? She'd probably like that, right? Like, that's probably a thing that cats want, canonically. They seem to like fish. I feel like I always just catch crayfish in here, though. I don't know that I've caught anything else other than crayfish, so maybe I should go to the river, because I don't know how much she's gonna like crayfish. Okay, let's see. Buy decor. Is it farm supplies? No. It is fashion series, signboards. Okay, so I just need 1 of the daisies for that. Let's see, produce sign. Okay, you need, yeah, just 1 of each. Interesting, to make any of the signs. Burdock. I don't feel like I would probably put signs out, but maybe I would in my ideal farm. Hard to say. Alright, let's try fishing so we can see if Kitty accepts gifts. I don't remember if she does. She might not. She might be a unbribable cat. I also don't know why there's fertilizer in the river. That is real bad. Fertilizers do really bad things like algae blooms in water. Which is also why there's usually lots of laws about why you can't have farms or farm animals too close to waterways. It's usually rules around that. It's probably fine. We'll find out, I guess. Alright, let's put our aminals away. Because it's like sunset time, the perfect time. Put them up. Oh my god, Doraemon. Doraemon was like shoving us and the cow. He's so strong. Alright. She's put up. Now we can put half away as well. Alright, there's all that. Where is... Does Kitty even show on the map? I guess she doesn't. Sometimes she comes to our house, but sometimes she does not. Sometimes she shows up on the farm, other times she's off doing her own thing. Also, I think Carmen's 7 heart event, if I'm remembering correctly, is us showing up to the farm, I think, at 7, which is right around now. I guess I'll have to check what that event is even supposed to be. Oh yeah, can I? I cannot get. Okay, she's unbribable. She cannot be given food like that. Is Harmon upstairs or is he even? He's not home yet. My God, Ravi. She's blocking me. She's not gonna let me leave. Oh God, I thought I was actually gonna be trapped in that attic. I was like, wait, this is not what I wanted. This is not the plan. Alas, I cannot find an image of my fish. That's okay. That's okay. So let's take our honey. Bees are still going. Let me check what that Harmon event is supposed to be. Let's look. I think I should still be on the guide page. Because I don't want to miss his event if I can help it. Main characters. Harmon. Big tree? Is it a big tree event? Let's see. I didn't think it was. Okay, that's Vera at 6 hearts. I think we already saw lightning, right? I think we did. So that's not it. Table of contents, gifting guide. Let's see. Hammer, Cafe Delish, events guide. Harmon. Let's see. Harmon. The night stroll. Farm at 7 p.m. Weird. Weird. I guess we'll trigger it at some point, maybe. If we don't, it's not the end of the world. I just kind of wanted to see Harmon's final thing, but I wonder if there's other people that need to be at 7 hearts. Alright, let's grab Koro. And then... I think the weather is supposed to be good for the next, like, few days, so I think I'm just safe to put everybody out. And then... It is kind of a shame that the animals don't graze outside. That is always something that I like, that if the weather is nice, animals just go out and graze. But these ones do not seem to do that. Even when I had grass growing outside, they were like, nope, we still have to be fed. They would not take the grass. Which, you know, I get it. Maybe they're being fed better things than just grass. Maybe our hay is like alfalfa hay. Alright, we'll get him that. Because I think our peas should grow back at some point soon. Picky eaters. Mm-hmm. Rem is just spinning around, doing her own thing. These ones are interesting because, like, a lot of these plants they're all determinate, I believe. So, like, they will grow back a couple times, but they will eventually go away. Which, a lot of games, if they have things that grow back every couple days, they're actually indeterminate, so they just continuously grow back until the end of the season. But not this game. Okay, there's Ryan, so let's talk to Taurus first. Yep, there you go, sir. It's just for you. Alright, that's all set. It's Saturday, which the clinic should be open. So we'll aim to go there. Also, does Kitty show up on the map? She doesn't. She's special like that. Okay. Spring Thanksgiving. 14th. All day. Interesting. So I guess we just have to give our cookie to that person on that day. But any time is fine, it seems like. Okay. Actually, was the hours different on Saturday? 10 a.m. to noon. Okay, yeah, it's shorter hours on Saturday. I got burned by that like several times. Not knowing that they had extra short hours. I'm gonna be giving away so many people asking for quest items. So many people are like, hey, here you got strawberries. Can I get some of those? Let me quick check the box. Okay, yeah, so we did see lightning. Carpenter. There's a lot of side stories. So... oh, do we see all of the... let's see. Horse is done. Cat is done. Okay, monkey is still not done. I see. Yeah, that's like the, it lets you rewatch cutscenes, basically. For, like, the main story points. But as you can see, there's lots of storylines in this game. We did not aim to complete all of them. We tried to complete as many, or like work through as many as we could kind of sanely, but also work through to the main storyline that we're trying to finish is the big tree. Because that's actually like the main story. The others are really just side stories that come up as you kind of organically work through stuff, but... oh yeah, do you usually just complete the main story in these games? If there is a main story, we try and just complete the main story. That's usually like our stopping point. For some of them, some of the games, if they have a distinct ending point, like if the game ends after like 2.5 years, we'll just go all the way to that point. But in general, I tend to just complete the main story and then as many like side stuff. We'll try and see a full calendar year. But yeah, completing like whatever the main impetus is to get stuff done is usually where we're working. So like for Pioneers of Olive Town, there's like a town restoration projects quest. So we just finished the town restoration projects, made it all the way back to spring. So we saw a full calendar year. This one we will at least go through till summer because I want to do the beetle race, but it's probably going to be beetle race and then just seeing the end of the big tree storyline, and then like whatever else we kind of get done in the meantime is like a nice bonus. But that is the goal. I don't tend to go for 100% completion with all the storylines just because farming sims are already quite long. Like, I would say most main storyline quests take between 60 and 100 hours to get to. So it would just make it near when we have so many like Bokujo games to get through, it would basically be like we would not have a chance. We would not have a chance to kind of get everything done. So I try and make it so that we see all the main points, but we also have an opportunity to like get to where we need to go in kind of a timely fashion. So yeah, that's usually my goal. And the other thing is, like, personally, I really like to play farming sims because I find them not stressful, and other people find farming sims boring, but that's kind of what I like about it. It's always pretty slow, chill pace. So adding in like 100% elements adds something that I just wouldn't really enjoy in them. So I tend to just stick to the stuff that I like to do, which is see the main plot of the game. If there's romance, marry somebody, get through that quest line, and then kind of move on from there. There are games that I'll play on my own time for longer, but I won't tend to play them on stream for like hundreds of hours. Just because there's so many games out there, then it limits which ones we can actually like go and experience and enjoy. Like Doraemon Story of Seasons has a sequel, so I'd really like to get to that and see that. So I'm just trying to kind of hit all the major points before we head off and try and play through the sequel as well. I think after we finish this one, we're going to probably play once we finish this one, we're probably gonna swap Harvestella to being our main game slot, so it will be played more. And then we'll pick up Doraemon Story of Seasons 2 probably as our off game slot. And then after that, the remake of A Wonderful Life is coming out at the end of June, so that one we're definitely gonna play when it comes out. It just depends on how kind of everything else slots in after that point. Doraemon 2, the squeakle. I wonder, I assume at the end of this one we find a way to get home, but I'm not sure. Maybe the second one is just, maybe we're just trapped here. I'm not sure. I haven't like checked, I guess. I didn't make sure that we were for sure getting home after everything goes down. Alright, let's see. How many fish do I have? I have 2, so I can catch 1 more. And then we can turn these into our friend, the beluga whale, Adagio. I really probably should be coming by more often to give him food. I wonder if someone has done out the math for like how many points like the best gifts are worth for hearts. Because I need to figure out when I need to start giving gifts to Vera to get her 6-heart event, because I kind of don't want the 6-heart event to pop up before I've done the beetle race, but I also don't want it to take like 5 billion years, but we'll see. We'll find out, I guess. I also love the music out on the beach. It's very calming. They did such a good job with this OST. Honestly, this whole game is like perfect. I have very few critiques of it at all. It's extremely cozy. It has a good story. Like it's well written, which in comparison to a lot of these games. I think that's kind of part of the reason why I usually just do the main story, because quite honestly, a lot of farming sims, the writing is objectively just bad. It's just not good. It's very minimalist. It's very one-dimensional. So it's kind of refreshing to have like an actual story, actual plot that was clearly written by people who cared. That like what they do. Ooh, a marlin. We could give that to Sandy. I might do that. The Story of Seasons. Mm-hmm. That's what you could call it. Some have better ones, but in general, I would say most farming sims do not have the most unique or intriguing stories. It's usually take over Grandpa's farm, fall in love with somebody, live a happy life, which is not necessarily a negative thing. It just doesn't make the story the interesting part of the game. But this game has much better writing. So the story is actually like interesting and engaging in a way that a lot of others are just not. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to give that to you, sir. I meant to open this, but you can have that. You can have it, Doraemon. We like you enough. Not too compelling. Perhaps Stardew would have been even better if it was how I put it earlier. Mass appeal. I mean, if Stardew had a storyline where the point was that you are coming in as like an agent to suppress a rural rebellion, it would at least be interesting. And then if you like turned around and then sympathized with the rebels, you know? Maybe if you were sent in as like a Joja Mart plant meant to like ruin this town, and then you had to grapple with like your job that you were gonna lose and these people that you came to care about, that would at least be like, okay, alright. It would be a bit cliche, but probably fairly new for the genre. Exactly, like it would be the nice thing about that combo is that it's like cliche, but it's to a point where it wouldn't, I don't think it would stress people out because it is cliche. Like, people would have seen that before, so it wouldn't be so outlandish, which is a good thing. So, at least something slightly different, you know? That's why this game is so refreshing, because it's like literally an isekai. Are isekais refreshing by themselves? Well, no, not really. But like the concept of isekai is not new at all. But it's still nice to have. As an option. Picked up that dog like it was a bucket. Yeah, Koro kind of just gets manhandled, honestly. He really does. Alright, today will be Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving. So then we're gonna try and find Harmon and give him the cookies, because we couldn't participate in this last year. Because we did not have flour. So we were kind of without a key ingredient. But this year we've got the flour. We made the cookies. We're ready. Oh, is that done? Let's see. Those bees are finished. Got new bees out and about. Sounds ominous. It is kind of ominous. Yeah, they are dead. Pretty sure that's what that means. Don't think they live that long. Those bees are finished. They are. They're cooked. It's over for them. Sadly, that's the life of a honeybee. The life of a honeybee is exploitation. You know? Whether exploited by the queen or humans, either way. Exploitation is exploitation. They're cooked. Ready to stuff our 10 pies. Ready. A bee pie sounds pretty rough, though. Okay, let's give you... Hello, Harmon. This is for Thanksgiving? That's so nice of you, Nobi. Thanks. Alright, anticlimactic. That was the big event. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Hello, Rem. I don't know why Mahjong requires so many pies, sadly. Does it require any pies? Strawberries take so long to grow. My goodness. They're probably better as a greenhouse friend. 10 pies, every hand for every player. It's a bit much. Too much. That does sound arduous. Let's see, it's Sunday, so pretty much nowhere that we need to go is open. So let's see, where's Sandy? Sandy is by her spot. Let's just run there. Let's see if I can intercept the mayor. Give him his daily mushroom. Is he not here? Oh my god, how did he pass us? How? Like, where did this man go? How did he pass us? We just went over there. I don't understand. I don't know how he gets past us so often. There's that. After that point, I don't know if he's gonna get any gifts. I don't really know that I feel like, I don't know that I feel like making... He likes the sashimi boat, I think. It's like his favorite food item. I don't know that I want to make that for him. I think that's very expensive, so... We'll see. So where is the monkey? There he is. What's up, little monkey? And then we're gonna go, let's see, where's Sandy? She's at her beach house / shop. Say hi to her, we'll give her a marlin, you know, why not? She loves marlins. More than anything, honestly. Marlin, this is for me? Thank you so much, Nobi. I got you, girl. I got you. Even more than breathing? Probably, yeah. Like, look. She has a plush marlin on her bed. Who even makes plush marlins? But she's got one. She loves those things. They are by far her favorite. I don't even know if we've ever caught one, honestly. We've always gotten them in, like, an exchange. I mean, I have a plush fish staring at me right now, so... Well, do you love him more than breathing? If you don't, maybe you need to ask yourself. Why? Because if not, then you don't have the same dedication to that fish as Sandy. I'll keep that in mind. See that you do. We're gonna catch 3 fish and bring them to Adagio, our boy. And I probably need to check the weather for tomorrow. And from the board. That's how we check our weather in this game. It's the board. And then... after that... I don't know. After that I probably need to... figure something else out with the horse race. Make sure we've got everything we need for that. Let's go give our friend his fish for the day. One of the things I love most about farming sims is there's like a clear line between just getting through the game and like experiencing everything as a tourist, and then there's like the grind sections that allow you to just play for as long as you want to. And I appreciate that they have that. That I'm given options. If I want to play the game for 500 hours, I can do that. And if I don't want to play the game for that long, I don't have to. Variety, exactly. So like stuff like the greenhouse is like so intensive. Oh my god, TS file fish. I don't know if I've ever seen one of those before. That is just, it needs so many resources that it's like, you're unlikely to get that before you know, get through the game, but if you want to play forever, you can. It spends every day making that silly face. Alright, filefish. Fair enough. We probably also need to make some compote for Vera. Maybe I'll cook some of that up today. I need to check like what goes into it, but I think it's just apricot and honey in the stew set. But would be good to check before I ruin a bunch of stuff. Like, let's see. Apricot, honey. Let's put our honey away. Oh, big stretch, Miss Bean. Hello. Hello. How are you? You sleepy? Actually, do I have a compote? No. Don't have a compote recipe. Freestyle. Honey. Let's see, that's orange. Where's my pots? Here. Cooking tool, stew set. Let's try just making one. Some interesting things in the fridge. Yeah, it's a mix. We've got some interesting stuff. Ta-da! Compote. Okay. So, all of our compote go over here. But yeah, I mean, like, do we need to keep flour in the fridge? No. Do I? Yes. Yes, I do. Also, like, slipper lobster, I don't really think these are edible, but I'm keeping them in there anyway. We're doing it anyway. Baked bean. Alright, let me go into town, check the weather, check that it is in fact the 18th. That is the horse race. Okay. Yes, 18 is the horse race. Tomorrow's weather is clear. Horse race is in Harappa Square. Your fish are in an aquarium, mine are in the fridge. We are not the same. We are not the same. Our plans for those fish are different. Everyone is just using my farm as a throughway. Okay. Is there anything else that needs doing around here? I feel like no, not on Sunday. They also give you so much space to farm, and like, you're just so unlikely to make use of it, I feel like. Maybe like end game, but at this point. Though I wonder if the green, like, I wonder where the greenhouse goes, quite honestly. I have no idea. I'll have to like make that off stream and then like show it on stream at some point. Also, I spent all that time like running around looking for trees. I really could have just cut down all the little sticks in my yard. Probably gotten a decent amount of stuff from that. We don't really need more stones. I'm just trying to get these rocks off my farm. But as you can tell, I've never upgraded my hammer. They take a lot to break. I guess I've just never like needed the hammer for anything. I'm very utilitarian in these games. It's like, do I need it? No? Okay. Then I will never touch it again. Like, my watering can only got upgraded so that I could water like a slightly larger area than just one per. Though it does make me miss Harvest Moon SNES had maybe the best watering device. It was very cool. Actually, let me see. Did we use any stone when we were... Oh, we did. I was gonna say, did we use any stone when we made our house? I feel like yes, but... You know, never say never. Let's see, where did I put Calf? Calf is here. Calf can go back inside, honestly. I haven't really been making use of Calf the past couple of days. Calf's gotten a bit of a break. It's vacation time for Calf. Where's Koro? Here's Koro. Let's put this away. Let's see, how many honeybees do I have? A couple. This is our beetle. Thaw stag. I feel like it's gonna do well in the beetle race. I feel like it's a good one. Okay, let's see. Let's do write diary entry. Okay. Super quick, I am going to get myself some lunch. And then we'll come back, we'll do the horse race, and see if we can, hopefully, get the mayor. It's a 7 hearts. Please, Mayor Ryam. So that's what we'll work on. But let me just go get some lunch. Hopefully it's not too long. 10 minutes or so. And then we'll be back. Jump back into some more farming. But I'll see you guys in a few. Hey guys, hello, I'm back. So, as I got some food in me, I realized that I'm actually feeling a little tired. So I think I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna like end stream, eat, and then if I feel up to it, I'll stream again afterwards. But I think I need to take some time, decompress, eat some food without having to feel rushed, you know. I don't want to make you guys sit here for like 20 minutes while I eat. So I might see you in a bit, but otherwise, thank you guys for coming in. We're gonna be back if I do just end for the day. We're gonna be back tomorrow playing more Doraemon Story of Seasons, so don't worry, you won't be missing out. We have quite a bit going on. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening. I hope that your Saturday is going well. I'm gonna just end off here so y'all can scatter to where you'd like to go. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for spending the morning with me. I super appreciate it. Thanks for chatting and hanging out. But yeah, hopefully maybe I'll see some of you guys later. If not, I'll definitely see some of you guys tomorrow or next week. But thanks for spending some of your Saturday with me, and take care.